So now let's examine another component called the Solution Explorer. In order to examine this, we actually have to create a project. In this case, we don't have a project, so there's no solution for us to explore. Let's go ahead and create a sample project. Select File, New, Project. It really doesn't matter what project we select, so let's just go ahead and use a Windows application. We'll go ahead and make sure to store that in our Lesson 1 directory, which is located on the desktop in your Project Files directory. I'll go ahead and give this the name, Understanding the IDE. After you selected this, go ahead and click OK. Now I have a sample Windows Form project. If I look on my right side of my screen, I'll see the Solution Explorer. If you don't see the Solution Explorer, here's a tip. Go ahead and select Ctrl-Alt-L, which will automatically pop up the Solution Explorer in the default location. As you can see, the Solution Explorer is now populated with some data. Here you'll find references and files that belong to a Windows Form application. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these. If you expand the References node, you'll see that Visual Studio has automatically added references that I may want to use for a Windows Form project. Specifically, I see system.data as well as system.xml. Oftentimes, when I'm building a Windows Form application, I'll need references to these base classes in the .NET framework. You'll also notice that the Solution Explorer has file references. I can see my form object that has a CS extension. This is because I'm using C#. If I was using VB, I would see the same form1 object, but this time I would have a suffix VB. If I click on this, I can actually see my form in my design surface. If I want to see the code behind the form, here's a tip. Go ahead and hit F7. This will automatically navigate me to the code that resides behind the design surface. Here's another tip. In order to see all the files that are available in Solution Explorer, you have this option. Go ahead and select the Show All Files option. This shows me hidden directories such as the bin directory, which I may use to store some scripts. The Solution Explorer will contain different files and different references depending on what project you're working with. This will make a lot more sense as we go further along in the series.